people, and welcome back to another episode of the Nollywood Show. And you know how we do here? We have conversations about some interesting topics about Nollywood. We do fun trivia games, and I recommend movies for you. I know I am emphasizing on I recommend them because you won't say Afia TV curated the list. It's my own recommendation. So if you have a problem with the recommendations, you can easily come to me and I probably might ignore you. But that's by the way. My name is Chiwetalu Agu, but you knew that already. I'm your host for today's episode of the Nollywood Show. And just like last week, we talked about how we love our old Nollywood actors and actresses. We also dived into conversations about how Nollywood and Gollywood, that's Ghanaian film industry, had this synergy. Years back, we had Van Vika, Afia, Majid Michel, John DeMello. There was this sync between Nollywood and Gollywood, and it was so beautiful to see. We had conversations about these things and our favorites from way back. And we mentioned something significant. We said that we would like to talk about the comedy legends of Nollywood, right? These men and women from the early 2000s, from even the late 90s, they cracked our ribs, made our childhood really interesting. That will be our conversation today. But I'm not the only one who's going to be having this conversation. We'll go on a quick break, and when we come back, I'll introduce to you our guest today. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to the Nollywood Show. My name is Chiwetalu Agu. Like I said, I'm not the only one in the studio. Should I use studio? Whatever. I'm not the only one who'll be having this conversation about the comedy legends of Nollywood today. I have with me someone who is also a film enthusiast and loves Nollywood and likes to have a good laugh, right? Because today's conversation is about our comedy legends. It's no other person than Namani Joshua. Hello. Let me give you a round of applause. Welcome to the Nollywood Show.
Thank you.
Right, it's interesting that we're having this conversation about comedy legends.
Yeah.
It's funny how I told someone recently that the person was trying to mention people in Nollywood that are so effortlessly funny that they are the one. The person was mentioning new school comedians, the likes of. I have no problem with this guy. Was trying to mention skit makers that they are the ones holding. I said,
no.
Do you understand what you're saying? If we're going to talk about the comedy legends, we go way back to the likes of
We start from the
Osuofia,
core.
Osuofia, and Nkem Owoh.
Sam Loco.
Yes.
Charles Saworum.
You get it. Uh-huh.
The
Even
rest
do you
of
know Victor Osuagwu?
Yeah.
Even Day One Day at some point.
Yeah.
Day One Day at some point. Chiwetalu
were
Agu.
legends.
Chiwetalu Agu. These men would not stop cracking our ribs back in the days. I don't know. What about you? What was that? What character did you love so much that whenever you watched a movie about them, they would just crack you up so much that wait, we forgot something. Aki and Papa, the mischievous duo. Every meme right now is about them. Like, I'll just say Osita Heme and Chinedu Ikedeze, they are just amazing. So for you, back to what I was asking you. So which of these actors was it for you back then that you always look up for? Look forward to their films and all that.
I would say I love every one of them, but Sam Loco Afia
Right,
was
he
that
takes
guy.
the lead.
Like, he was that
Why?
guy.
Why though?
This particular movie, Daddy Must Obey,
Okay. Oh!
which starred majorly Aki and Poposita and
Yes,
Kedeze.
he was their dad.
And then Sam Loco Afia. That movie was everything. Like the troublesomeness of the two twins,
Twins, yeah. Uh-huh.
the dad's naivety and
Right.
and stupidity. Like the movie was everything.
Yeah.
It highlighted more of how some fathers can be very reckless and all that. And then Sam Loco put in this effort. You know, he's effortlessly funny.
He is.
He puts in this effort to be this disgusting that yet very funny character. Like
There was another one. Him and those Osita Eheme and Chinedi KDS. There was another one. I think they were doctors. They owned a pharmacy store, and whenever someone came to the store,
quacks.
they were quacks. Quacks. So whenever someone came to the store, they'll be like, "You have
Now to mention one ailment
that doesn't even exist."
Exactly.
Oh,
those guys were, and it's still.
Yeah. Oh my God. It was
They are
so
legends.
funny.
They are legends.
So funny.
God bless his soul.
God, may his soul rest in peace. May his soul rest. And do you know the funny thing? I don't think I've ever seen a movie where Sam Loco, Mr. Ibu, or Charles Aromu were serious. I've never seen a movie where they were serious individuals.
I think the movie producers already
know their personality,
that this is who they are. They can never be serious ones. Just like the recent Bimbo. Bimbo can act this
serious person
this serious
and also
person,
be very funny.
Classy lady, very stupid personality.
Yeah.
But then Mr. Ibu has always been sorry to say, but he has always been this stupid character. This hilarious.
Yes.
Very like from the very first time you see, okay, Mr. Ibu is staring in this movie, Charles Aworom.
You
just know it's over. Just know it's over.
It's over.
It's over.
For real.
Because they bring in their. I don't even know if they follow script.
Do you get?
I don't know if these guys follow because how can, especially this Chiwetalu Agu, all those proverbs, how
what are you saying, man? What are you saying?
Like he comes up with a new Igbo proverb that will pull you off your feet.
Every time. And then Nkem Owoh, Osuofia's own is unmatched. Another legend that does this thing.
Osuofia is just one man that has been relevant in the industry.
He has
been, and he's still relevant in the industry. He revolved.
Right.
He evolved. Like he was in the past. He was this funny.
And he still takes other roles.
But then recently, I watched this movie. He starred in with Genevieve Nnaji.
Lionheart. Okay.
That man was just everything.
Right, and he's not.
He brought up this classy uncle.
Yes.
Who is embedded with
still had sass.
Thank you.
He had the sass, had the comedy. Everything.
He didn't lose on his craft.
Yes, he didn't. He
just evolved into what the younger generation can relate.
And I honestly would want to see more movies where he's just funny. I remember a scene where it's an old Nollywood film. The clips are everywhere going around on social media. Someone asked him, "So how are you going to go?" He was planning to go somewhere. So someone asked him, "How are you going to go?" Opened his mouth and said, "I'm going to enter the ocean. No, I'm going to enter into the mouth of a whale and enter the bay and get to where I'm going to." Was that even in the script?
I love these guys.
Was that even in the script?
Who wants script them?
Right.
The guys, I think. You know, there are some actors that never disappoint. So movie directors just give them that space to add in their personality into the movie. These guys are just good.
The early 2000s, you see movies like Akidi. Did you watch Akidi?
Onyeze.
There's another one. Okochi. Oh my God. Osuofia was epic in these roles. It was so funny.
Without his mustache.
Do you get? And this guy, there's another guy we're missing. Where's working? What would that would?
Hi.
These
guys, I don't know if most of them recently, for reasons I don't know, are no more active in the movie industry.
Even
we really need them back.
I believe
we really need them back. They have this drive for comedy that is natural. They don't need to do too much. They don't need to do too much.
Let's bring it down to what we have now.
Yeah.
The comedy, the skit makers who have ventured into Nollywood. Do you think they match up to what we had those days with these our comedy legends? Do you think they match up or they are doing better?
I think I wouldn't say they don't match up. I wouldn't say they are doing better. But one thing I'll add is that the movie industry in general has evolved. You know, just like some churches normally don't wear trousers. Now churches wear trousers.
Okay.
So I would say the likes of Samuel, that's Shaggy,
Sabinus.
Shanks, Sabinus, the rest of them. They're actually doing what the younger generation can relate
right
to.
now. Okay.
Just for example,
like a trend.
when I put this Daddy Must Obey for some of my younger cousins, they'll be like,
oh, okay. Okay.
They don't really understand what's happening.
They didn't know it was an epic. Tom and Jerry. This
but
we
could relate to the movie because this is what we grew up with. But then these guys, they just know Coco Melon.
Right.
You get, so they can actually relate to Shaggy's them skits. But what I'm trying to say is that the content creators of today, they are really doing well. They are really putting Nollywood on the map. They are really doing well. Just like the likes of Sam Loco, Afia, they were globally recognized.
Were they?
Yeah.
Okay. In
Africa,
yes,
they were globally recognized.
Because a lot, not just Nigerians were watching.
Patience Osuagwu them.
Talking about Patience Osuagwu. Now, do you think Patience
I
was
love
funny,
that
or was
woman.
she just a wicked person? In
No.
movies? Was she funny or was she just wicked? Let's talk about it.
Patience Osuagwu. I don't know how in real life she was wicked.
So that's the thing. Her wickedness came.
And wickedness has this spice of fun.
Comedy.
Especially when she's paired with what's his name? Osuofia.
Yes. Both of them. They have this. I'm telling you. On-screen chemistry.
They have this on-screen chemistry that you can't tell. You can't tell what's next. Especially when they are husband and wife.
I am telling you, it is so over. Oh my God. It was so good.
That lady is an icon.
When I thought they wouldn't pair both of them again, I saw them together in Chief Daddy.
Chief Daddy. Yeah.
Nkem Owoh was the security man while she was the cook. She was and they were fighting in the movie. Excuse me. They were fighting in the movie again. So both of them, they really work well. So I'd say Patience Osuagwu, she's funny.
Yeah.
And at that level of it, into her wickedness,
and makes her character
makes
blast.
everything amazing. And just like what is it called? Aki and Popo. These Osita Iheme and Chinedu Kedieze. I heard, or maybe I read somewhere that both of them met each other. They came for a movie audition and met each other for the first time, and then directors and felt like both of them can pass for twins, and they started putting them together for roles.
The same height.
The same character. Oh my God!
And the fact that he's recently Nigerian #1 meme.
Do you get?
Yes. Even and it has gone global.
It has.
Like even our big stars outside there, they react with them in their stickers and all that.
I just remembered something. A clip also, because people go back to watch these movies and create memes and put it everywhere. This particular clip that went out. So apparently, his dad was Sam Loco. So they have a store where they repair electricals and stuff. So wait, the name of the store was I think, let's just give it Buka and Sons Limited. So somebody comes to repair something and says, "Where is your father?" Papa said, do I look like your father? He now said, "But this is your father's shop." Papa said, "Go outside. What can you read there?" Apparently, Papa has removed Buka and left and Sons.
Or this particular clip where he was cooking, when Papa was cooking, he added bitter leaf, sugar, and tasted, and then they used it for this Burna Boy. Come on, first. Like that clip was everything.
So many memes, and like you said, these guys, some of them are not even acting anymore.
Yeah.
I want a production that will bring all of them.
All
back
these
again,
guys
all
together.
Of them. Like
it will be a blockbuster.
Right? But just like you said, these new people coming up, would they relate to it? We are the ones that enjoyed and saw these actors and actresses for who they are. We loved it. So I don't know, would it really be a blockbuster? Would people really pay to watch these movies in the cinema if they brought all of them together again?
I would say something. Nigeria is known for one thing: adapting.
Okay.
Nigeria, especially when it comes to the movie industry, I think these guys or anyone who is going to write the script is really going to put out something that the younger generations can actually
okay, maybe something about the scenes to make it.
Exactly. And you know, when these generations, because I'm sure all the millennials are not dead.
They're not.
Yeah, so when all this younger generation comes and see these guys and then see what they can do, trust me, that would be a point of maybe reviving some of these guys' personality.
And just to add, it will not work if you don't add new generation of Nollywood actors and actors. They are the ones that will sell those films, not them. We want them back in production because we miss what they brought to our screen. But to make everything work perfectly, there has to be a balance, right? There has to be a balance. It's been an interesting conversation. You can tell us what you think on our Instagram at Afia TV Official or on my personal page at Nalu_Kings. We'll go on a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to go to the next segment of the Nollywood Show. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to the Nollywood Show. My name is Chiwetalu Agu, and I'm still here with Namani Joshua. Yeah. That was a really awesome conversation about comedy legends in the industry. Talking about comedy, we've had some Nollywood blockbusters now that were really comedic. And for our trivia questions, we'll be focusing on Battle on Buka Street by Funke Akindele, released in 2022. Are you ready?
I am ready.
So this is, I've given this segment a name. I've given it Lights, Camera, Answer. So that's what I'm going to call it. So I'm going to ask questions, give you options to choose from. And if you answer the most of it correctly, you get a gift from the show.
Power.
Are you ready?
Power.
Are you ready?
I am ready.
Call it our own version of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Okay, number one.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay.
Who played Yejide's mother in Battle on Buka Street? Who played Yejide's mother in Battle on Buka Street? A. Tinamba. B. Sola Sobowale. Would you allow me to bring out the options? What's your problem? What is this guy's problem? You wait.
I love that lady.
Okay, that's correct. That's correct. All right. Number two. Who was Yejide? A. Mercy Johnson. B. Funke Akindele. C. Bimbo Ademoye. D. Uzamaka Aniuno.
Yejide was Funke Akindele.
Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Do you want a funny friend?
I'm funny anyway.
That's correct. Okay, moving on. So Mercy Johnson played the role of which rival Buka owner? So what was her character name? That's the question. A. Abeni. B. Alahaja. C. Awele. D. Ajoke.
Awele.
That's not correct. Okay, that's correct. Sorry. That's correct. Okay. Which Nollywood veteran played the man that married two wives in the film? A. Pete Dochie. B. Clem Sohameze. C. Nkem Owoh. D. Kanayo O Kanayo.
I think it's the great Kanayo O Kanayo, but I'll go with Nkem Owoh.
Why did you have to say Kanayo? Anyways, is that your final answer?
It's my final answer.
Are you sure? You have a bit of time to think about it. Think it through.
It's Nkem Owoh.
Okay, that's correct. That's correct. All right, next question is, how much did Battle on Buka Street gross in the Nigerian box office? You think you know? This one will not really know it. Again, I say, how much did Battle on Buka Street gross in the Nigerian box office? A. 665 million naira. Sorry, 668 million naira. B. 828 million naira. C. 500 million naira. D. 592 million naira.
Yeah. Please repeat the options.
A. 668 million naira. B. 828 million naira. C. 500 million naira. D. 592 million naira.
I don't know, but let's go with
Why
592
is the
million.
life so wicked? Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Is that your final answer? Are you sure?
Yeah, let's go with that.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm not
Would
sure.
you like to phone a celebrity friend to tell you the answer? That is incorrect. I caught you. The correct answer is A, 668 million naira. So you failed only one question. Congratulations. For someone who failed only one, I think we have something for you after the show. Congratulations. So that's it on this segment called Lights, Camera, Answer. I like the sound of that. We'll go on a quick break, and when we come back, you'll get movie recommendations from Moa. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to the Nollywood Show. My name is Chiwetalu Agu, and right about now, I'm going to be recommending movies. But no, we're going to focus on a particular actress. Last week we did Beverly Naya. Today we'll be doing Sola Sobowale, and these are my top 5 movies that featured Sola Sobowale. Number 5, we have Oh Father, Oh Daughter. Now this was the movie that brought Sola Sobowale to the limelight. It was a Wale Adenuga Productions where she played the role of Toyin Tomanto. Toyin Tomanto, yes, that was exactly where the name came from. She played a supporting character, but her role stood out, and she showed what she was, who she was, everything in the soap opera, right? Number 4 is Anikolapo. This is the film by Kunle Afolayan, and here she played Alafin's wife, and also known as a man-eater. She was kind of trying to seduce, his name? Kunle Remi in the film. So I love that, despite she wasn't loud, because typically we know that Sola Sobowale is a loud character. So she wasn't so loud, but her character kind of stood out in the film. So I loved it. You can go check it out. All right. Number 3 is the same battle on Buka Street that we just talked about. Talk about cantankerous, talk about loud, talk about troublesome, that was everything she brought. And she was the Yoruba wife of Nkem Owoh in the film. So she brought the trouble, everything. She brought it into the film, and I loved her for that, okay? Number 2, Wedding Party 1 and 2. She played Tinuade Koka. You know that typical Yoruba mom's energy, especially at a wedding. She was the mother of the bride. She played the mother of Adesua Etomi in the film, and she was funny. Not just was she loud, she was so funny. I remember her trying to make her daughter do this and do that, and in the midst of that, her daughter was just like, Mommy, leave me alone. She was, shut up your mouth. Do you know what I know? She was dramatic as per usual, and that was sweet. Number 1. You know it. You should know number 1 by now. Number 1 is King of Voice. Eniola Salami, Oba, the queen of Lagos politics and crime. That was what she played in the film. When you thought that Sola Sobowale was only good for probably being loud and being in movies where she was just cantankerous or dramatic, she played a crime role in King of Voice, and it was just so beautiful to see. You can say at this point that she has range. So I loved her for that, loved all the energy and drama she brought into the film, and I love Kemi Adetiba for putting her up for that role. I don't know, Joshua, have you seen any of these movies? Yeah. Which one? All of them?
I've seen King of Boys, I've seen The Wedding Party 1 and 2, I've seen Anikolapo, what's the rest
Battle on Buka. You've seen Battle on Buka. But have you seen Oh Father, Oh Daughter, the one that brought her to the spotlight?
No, I think I saw some clip, the
Toyin Tomato, yeah.
Where I think it's more about the guy that played. He was flirting with her.
Yes.
I think I've seen a clip.
Yes, that's the one. So for the ones you've seen properly, which of her roles was the best for you?
I would say I loved Battle on Buka Street
the most.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, because it's more family oriented.
Oh, you're a family man.
not like it. But I think I felt her role more.
Okay.
Yeah, especially when she will always beat her breast and now say, and all those, like, it was like
the energy of
the energy. It was like it would drive tears, even though she was a wicked mother. But she has this way of driving emotions into you, for you feeling her character more.
For me, I loved King of Boys. the movie that was 3 hours and Nigerians watched it to the end and it trended on Twitter for long.
I'm telling you.
Oh wow, I didn't know she had it in her to pull off that role. I thought it would just end with her being shouting being loud, but she blew my mind.
So
that's
it.
Well. Yes. That's it on today's episode of the Nollywood Show. I had so much fun. I hope you had fun. I'm sure my guests had so much fun too.
Had fun, yeah.
That's it for you. If you want to be on the show, if you think you've got the finesse, you've got the panache, you've got everything it takes to be on the Nollywood Show, well, then you can message us on Afia TV Official on Instagram or on my personal account, Nalo_Kings. And I will see you next time on the Nollywood Show. My name is Chinala Romogo Eze. Bye.